friends. Hooray, it's time for another book. I've been very, very busy getting school ready for everybody, so I'm really happy that I have a little time to read to you. This is called, well, it says Mother Goose, but the goose is crossed out, and it says Bruce instead of goose, because Bruce and goose rhyme. And I'm sure you've all heard of Mother Goose, the nursery rhymes. So here we go. Bruce was a bear who lived all by himself. He was a grump. He did not like sunny days. He did not like rain. He did not like cute little animals. He really is a little grumpy. Bruce only liked one thing, eggs. He collected them from all over the forest. But Bruce didn't eat eggs raw like other bears. Instead, he cooked them into fancy recipes that he found on the internet. So there he is, taking some eggs out of Mrs. Sparrow's nest. I'm sure she wasn't happy about that. And there he is, looking for recipes on the internet and cooking his fancy egg meals. One day, Bruce came across a recipe for hard-boiled goose eggs drizzled with honey salmon sauce. So he went out to get the ingredients. First, he caught a few salmon. That's a type of fish. Then he collected honey from a real beehive. He liked to support local business, you see. Last, he went to Mrs. Goose's nest to pay her a visit. And he says to Mrs. Goose, "Are these eggs free-range organic?" So there he is getting all of his things for his recipe. At home, Bruce prepared the eggs for hard boiling. But the fire in his stove fizzled, so he went out to get more wood. When Bruce came back, he was met with an unwelcome surprise. Let's see what he's met with. Bruce became the victim of mistaken identity. Look, the eggs have hatched, and they see Bruce, and they're all saying, "Mama, Mama." Because whatever a baby bird sees first, they think it's their mother. So they think Bruce is their mama. Bruce wanted hard-boiled eggs, not goslings. Goslings is the word for a baby goose. He supposed he could settle for buttered goslings on toast, but for some reason he lost his appetite. As grumpy as he is, I don't think he has it in him to try to eat the baby goslings. Thank goodness. Bruce scooped up the little geese and stomped back to their nest. He says, "I will have to see Mrs. Goose about her return policy," only to find that Mrs. Goose had flown south early. Bruce left the goslings there anyway and went back home. So she left a little note in the nest. It says, "Went south early. See you later." This is one of our new books we just got for school. But he was followed. The little goslings are saying, "Mama, Mama." Bruce was very stern and said things like, "Go away," and "I am not your mother," and also, "I liked you better when you were eggs." Oh dear. Grumpy pants. Bruce could take it no longer and became extra grumpy with them. Roar! Big roar. It didn't work. Goslings always follow their mother, even if she is a he and he is a bear. And they're saying in each of those pictures, "Mama, Mama, Mama, Mama." Bruce was stuck with them. He tried to make the best of it. So in this picture here, he's trying to teach them to swim. He put them in a little inflatable pool or a little plastic pool. And he's got a little life preserver thingy around his belly. And looks like he's got water wings, swimmy wings, and he's got flippers. It was hard work. So here he is carrying them around in a little harness, a little backpacky thing, and they're painting. They're making a big mess. And, oh, here he's trying to feed them, and the babies are going, bleh, yuck, ew. See? And he's just very tired. It isn't easy being a mama or a dada. As the seasons passed, Bruce watched the pesky goslings grow older. So we have annoying baby geese, right here, let's see, right here, stubborn teenage geese, and boring adult geese. And then the next page says, then one fall afternoon, he saw other goose families flying south. I don't know about you, but I love to watch the geese when they fly south and when they come back, when it gets warmer. Finally, he'd be rid of those geese and he could take a long winter nap. Bruce explained migration, which is when the birds go south to keep in the winter to get warm, and then they come back in the spring and summer to enjoy the warmth here. But they didn't listen. So there he is. He's trying to show them how to fly. He's flapping his little bear arms. And here he's telling them how it's going to be too cold soon for them, but they went and just got little hats and mittens and sweaters and things. Bruce needed the geese to leave, so he got creative. So now he's trying to use kind of a slingshot that he made to teach them, kind of force them how to fly. Nothing worked. The geese would not leave Bruce. Sigh, he says. So he makes them little airplanes and sends them off. The airplanes come right back. And there they all are with Bruce. He doesn't know what to do. So Bruce decided to pack some bags and take his geese into town. They boarded a bus. And they migrated to Miami, which is in Florida, where it's very warm. Now, every winter, Bruce and his geese head south together. They laze about at the beach in tacky shirts, sipping ice-cold lemonade, while Bruce dreams of new recipes that don't hatch. But look what happens. One of the little goslings or geese, they're big now, is sitting on the beach, and a little turtle, a baby turtle that just got hatched, came up from the water right up to the goose and says, Baba? And I think the whole thing's going to start all over again. What do you think? I think that maybe then there's going to be baby turtles, and Bruce and maybe the geese have to raise the turtles now. It's kind of fun, isn't it? I really liked this book. I like that Bruce got cheered up. He wasn't so grumpy after all. I think he really loved being the goose daddy or parent. Anyway, I don't know about you, but I have seen a lot of beautiful little baby geese, little goslings this spring. And you'll see they get bigger and bigger and bigger, and they usually follow their mother geese around. Keep an eye out for them. Alrighty. Thanks so much for listening to the story today. We'll see you later. Bye.